Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. Make sure you leave your comments and experience below. And of course, happiness is the goal. So I am going to pick two cards, might be two digits. My mind is thinking two digits, but we'll see. It could be between 2 and 4. Depending on if I pick double numbers. So let's pick this one. So we got a 22 and a 30. Yo, I swear I did 3322 already. But let's go with it because clearly if I picked it, then Spirit wants me to get into it, right? So 33 is this kind of like this communication of skills. And these are spiritual gifts that are passed down from you or were passed down to you from your ancestors. Whereas 22 gives this vibe of thinking outside the box. One reason why I feel like Spirit has me do these numbers more than once is just because my knowledge increases and maybe there needs to be a little bit more of a deep dive. Because the 22, as I understand it, is this kind of think out the box type of energy. So just because two plus two is 4, and 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 squared is 4. So it's like a lot of the ways when you put the two twos together, you get 4. And then it kind of reminds me of this, like this square, right? 4 sides, 4 corners, the square. And it's kind of like, okay, it's time for you to use your skills, think outside the box. I feel like you guys have been stuck in this energy because you haven't been willing to maybe change your mind about some things. That's what I feel here mostly. Like you have been, it's kind of like this idea that things are kind of supposed to be like this. So, or maybe they've always been like this and you've had a hard time seeing it a different way. That's definitely the energy that I feel here. So, I won't make this real long. Let's start pulling. We got some trinkets here. I'm gonna pull 2 trinkets. A little butterfly. Well, that's a big butterfly if we being completely honest. And this is a little sled with, it's just a sled. I would assume maybe these are gifts. It's definitely giving Christmas, Santa Claus type vibes. Okay. So what I see here is us talking about gifts twice, right? One thing about the fantasy of Santa Claus is kind of like, behaving a certain way and being rewarded for it. And kind of like these gifts kind of coming out of nowhere, and to be like presented with something that you've always wanted, just because you've done the things that you've needed to do. That's what I'm getting here. So we have 33, the butterfly. Butterfly is about growth. I a lot of times associate the butterfly with the death card because it is a transition, right? Like the caterpillar becoming a butterfly. But since we're on this end here where we're already a butterfly, you've already transitioned, right? And see, the gifts that I see is basically you haven't been using your gifts to the best of your ability, or you've been kind of like hiding them, or you could just be using them in the wrong way or allowing people to use you. There's definitely misalignment here with this 22. So these gifts are supposed to be used to align with your destiny, and that is not what has been happening. Like, it is so weird right now. I can literally taste an apple. I don't know if that means anything to you, but like I taste like it has to be, I don't know. It could be like a Granny Smith apple or like a Honey Crisp. That's what I'm thinking. Because those are my favorite. Those are my favorite apples. They're like the only ones that I eat willingly. Okay. So anyway, let's keep going. So this idea of an apple, what I get from that is planting seeds and then kind of seeing the fruits of those seeds that you planted. Let's pull some playing cards. One for 33. Got the Three of Swords coming up in reverse. 22. Oh yeah, and then the 3322 is 6 and 4, which comes to 10, right? Which is also a transitional number. As I always tell you guys, I feel like I picked 10. I picked the 10 last week. So basically with 10, it's this idea of moving from one cycle into another. But 10 wants you to kind of hone in on your skills, kind of get everything down before you move on to this next cycle. All right, so Three of Swords being in reverse and the King of Wands. So the Three of Swords really gives this idea of overcoming some kind of heartache and pain, healing from something, right? We have these triple threes, which you know, like 333 is about using your skill in the wrong way or misusing your skill. I do think that this is a miscommunicated skill, and healing is going to put you in the correct direction that you need to go. So right now I do get this vibe that you should be focusing on healing, right? Because when I tell you guys that you need to make sure you're doing things out of love, then that's what you need to do. One thing about us, when we become angry or when we become like bitter, we can seek to destroy, get even, vengeance, things like that. None of those things work in our favor, right? It may be good for a little minute to see somebody doing bad because you caused it, but it's gonna come back to haunt you. It's not good like karmic upkeep. Like I always tell you guys, if somebody hurts you, don't get vengeance. I am all for karma spells. Do a spell so that they get the karma that they need and they want, and it happens sooner than later, right? It's still gonna happen when it happens. You don't have any control over that. But the bottom line is that you shouldn't go out with negative intentions to hurt somebody, because it really messes up your it kind of messes up your karma. Like it fucks with it. So we have the King of Wands here. King of Wands is a go-getter, a doer, all of that. I do think that this is Spirit encouraging you to just move forward in the things that you want to do. And I also get, because we have Wands and he has Swords here, that Spirit wants you to speak on it, right? We have 3, communication. We have the Swords, which also means communication. Speak on that. Be unapologetically you. Know that those gifts were meant for you. There's no confusion about it. This is what you want. I also get that you guys are struggling with having some kind of peace. So I do want you guys to work toward healing and being in a more peaceful situation. Sometimes when we are doing our healing, right, if something doesn't bring us peace, if it's on the total opposite end of it, sometimes we do have to get rid of it. Now, does that mean that you'll have to cut somebody off for the rest of your life? Not necessarily. But when you're going through your struggle and you don't have any extra mental to give to anybody else, it is your duty to make sure you are taking care of you and putting yourself first. Right, so I'm gonna pick some runes. Right, this is my first set. Ooh, first set of runes that I bought. Okay, So we got Peritho, which is our destiny, and we got T-Wise. And T-Wise is in reverse, so definitely I get some kind of misdirection, right? So let's see here. I feel like in this particular case, the whole being misguided or going the wrong way was something meant to teach you something, right? It was meant to kind of like put you in a space where you could kind of move forward, or like you could overcome some things, so you would have like a testimony. um but I do feel that you have allowed a lot of things to block you, because this is giving blocked creativity, especially with the King of Wands here. So there are plenty of gifts that you were supposed to be moving forward in, but they are blocked because your mindset doesn't believe in them. So change your mind, change your life. You know what I'm saying? Improve your life. If an idea or some way that you're thinking is constantly having you in this negative space or keeping you from moving forward, it's time to reevaluate that. You deserve happiness. You deserve love. You deserve to be able to move forward in your destiny. Not only that, Spirit is pushing it. Like your guides are here to do just that, guide you. So allow them to do that, and set the tone for your future descendants to make sure that they also are in this space of believing in themselves. All right. So I'm going to get you guys a final message for those of you saying 3322. I mean, I feel like this is like the third time that this number has come up. I'm going to have to look, but damn. Clarify why the collective has been saying 3322. I did just see justice. Clarify 3322, Spirit. Ooh, we got the King of Wands again. Spirit said it's time for you to take action. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. See, you have the strength here, and right on the bottom we have the star, which is about hope. I get this, like, I don't know, for some reason I feel destiny with that. So I feel like Spirit is saying, like, you overcoming this, you moving forward in this is part of your destiny. And you need to put some hope in that you have the strength to overcome these things, because you are the King of Wands energy. Now, King of Wands is a Leo. That doesn't necessarily mean you are a Leo. You may have it in your chart or you might not. But this is the energy that you need to embody right now. King of Wands is an individual, as I said earlier, if he wants something, he's going to get up and he's going to go get it. Right? Same with the Strength card, also Leo energy. So that's wild. Definitely the energy that we should be embodying right now is this energy of being confident in yourself, knowing that you can accomplish something that you've been working hard on, whatever the case may be. Like, put forth the effort to achieve your dreams. In this year, 2023, the year is about you. The year is about self-realization, self-truth, building self-esteem, healing, all of that. It's about you. This is a year for you to maintenance your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. Maintenance yourself, okay? And just know that it's okay for you to believe in yourself, and it's absolutely okay for you to love yourself, okay? More than anybody else, love yourself. All right, so that's all I have for 3322. Again, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, and always remember happiness is the goal. I will see you guys next time.